Love comes from God, marriage celebration. So we welcome you and thank you for being here and for your love and your support. At this time, I'd like to ask, who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I do.
And you may be seated. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here for an important purpose. Day, but a nice day. A little windy, but you're all here, and George to bless them. And we recognize that marriage is a gift of God, and it is a sacred covenant, and that God gives us human love, that through that love, husband and wife may come to know each other with mutual care and compassion. And God gives joy, that through that joy in your love for us, we rejoice in your presence. You create love and you unite us in the human family. You offer your word and lead us in light. You open your loving arms and embrace us with strength. May the presence of Christ fill our hearts with new joy and And I rejoice also that they came wanting to have the element of God's love in their life, and recognizing that we have a deeper source of love than human love, or the love that we feel in creation. And that they have come to seek that love as I will, with the help of God. I will help. And Linda, will you have George to be your husband, and will you love him faithfully as long as you both shall live? If so, will you answer, I will, with the help of God?
I will, with the help of God.
And now we have a question for the family and friends. Do you offer your prayerful blessing and loving support to this marriage? If so, please say, we do.
We
do. Very, very strong support you have. Now we have our moment of making your vows to one another. And we begin with joyous and sacred covenant. And you've expressed that covenant through the giving of rings and the lighting of your candle. Become one. Fulfill your promises. Love and serve God, honor Christ and each other, and rejoice in the power of the Holy Spirit. By their promises made before us this day, George and Linda have united themselves as husband and wife in sacred covenant. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. Amen.
Amen.
And kiss.
Hey, Donna.
First up this afternoon, we'd like to welcome the grandfather of the bride, Mr. Rocco Silvestri.
Rocco Silvestri.
Miss Joyce Bentz. Maria Bolden. Please welcome the parents of the groom, Mr. and Mrs. John and Chris Bentz. And give a special welcome to the flower girls, Emily and Elizabeth Cook. Next we welcome a bridesmaid accompanied by a groomsman, Lindsay Dumont, accompanied by Mark Haig. Please welcome an additional pair from the bridal party, bridesmaid Jillian DeNunzio and groomsman Morgan Beck. Now comes the maid of honor, escorted by the best man, ladies and gentlemen, Laura Bolden and Nathan Flesher. And if we could ask you all please to rise, and welcome for the first time in public, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. George and Linda Bent. At this time, we'd like to welcome the couple to the ceremony. I love you more than ever, more than time and more than love. I love you more than mine, more than the stars above. Love you more than madness, more than waves upon the sea. I love you more than life itself, you mean that much to me.
Our sister, Linda, and she has been, growing up, she's been the one that I can always be silly around, always be sad around, I can be whoever I am. And she means the world to me. She even spent a few months in Turkey where I work with me for her study abroad program. And so I am thrilled for her on this happy day, marrying the love of her life, and very excited to have my very first brother in the family. And I'd like to say best wishes.
Like being on candid camera with it.